Today's wig is a closure wig. It comes with combs and adjustable straps, so if you do not want to wear it with glue, you don't need to. It also comes with pre-bleached knots. As you can see, you get a good amount of parting space. And the texture for today's wig is a beautiful curly texture. As you can see, this is a knotless wig, so you can wear it without the knot showing in the parting. And as you can see, the lace is also very undetectable. This is HD lace, beautiful in the parting, and you can party anywhere on that closure. So let's get into today's video. So as you see, I put this wig on, and it's Lulu's. It'll be linked below in the description box. It is a closure wig tape. I want to talk about it. I got so many questions once I start sharing with you all that I use tape for my easy installs. A lot of you tried it out. Some of you didn't like it, others did. And some of you felt like it was a bit old school. I'm going to demonstrate today how I use the tape, how I get rid of the shine, how I make it look natural, and talk about the hold a bit. So let's start off with what type of tape that I use. This is the tape that I use. I get this from Amazon. I will have it linked below in my description box. I have like everything from hairs, products, makeup, outfits, all in that link. So if you're ever looking for anything, you just check that link below. I don't have a brand for you as far as saying what brand this is, but for the most part, I like to keep this one at hand. Now, if you remember when I first showed this, it was full. So you can see how much I'm using and how much I like it just by how empty it is, because it comes, I believe, with 75 or 50 pieces, and it's very inexpensive. So the reason why I like the tape is because if you are a person that know how to get the concept of using wig adhesive just yet, but you want hold through sweat, through heat, tape is really good. And it's not complicated. So let me show you a quick demonstration on how I insert the tape. I'm gonna use this closure. As you can see, this closure wig looks really good. This is HD lace. It's a knotless, and it looks good for the most part, glueless. But sometimes, like, you want to go places like amusement parks, or you want to go on a boat ride, and your hair is going to blow. So I'm gonna show you how to get that quick install with tape. Now, using the tape will give you a 5 to 7 day hold. Trust me, it works. I use the My Sticky Little Secret skin protector first, and then I'll wipe the area that I'm applying the tape. If you're doing this on a closure, you will only need 2 pieces of tape. If you're doing this with a 13x6 wig or full lace, of course you will need more. So the tape has this curve to it. I pay no attention to that really, and I don't use the full big piece. You don't need all of that. I want you guys to understand that sometimes less is more. So I'll take a strip like this, and I will cut it in half. I will find where it's perforated at, which is usually right there in the center. And then to make more, what I'm going to do is split this in half again, right down the center of that piece. And doing this also saves you tape, so you don't be using so much, because you really don't need a lot. You just want to peel away the blue part. I always start with the blue part. Now, this is where everyone say that it's so complicated. You can just take some tweezers and pull up this blue tape. Removing the paper probably takes the same effort it would take to spread the glue around your hairline. So I have it removed, and I'm just going to place this piece right here at the edge of the lace. Stick it down, just press it. And then I'm only adding 2 pieces because I feel like the length of it is perfect for a closure the way I cut it. But if your closure or your cap is longer, remember you can add as many pieces as you need. So I hold down the adhesive part with my nail, not with my finger, and I pull the tape, press it right here. And you don't have to let it sit. There's no prep time with this. The next thing you would do is just grab the end of it. I hold down the adhesive strip to touch my forehead, and then I remove the paper like so. Just pull it right on away, and that's how it looks. And I do the same thing here. Now, if you do happen to pull it completely up, you can just start over, but for the most part, if you're gripping it with your nail first and holding the adhesive down, then you don't have to do all that. What I do now is I take the lace and I will press it onto the adhesive like so, and just kind of press it there Now I do recommend tying it down just like you would do any other adhesive. Because this is tape, there's no dry time, so you don't have to worry about it drying. But the most thing you want to happen is for that lace to grab and stick completely into the tape. So right now I'm gonna skip that part and I'm gonna go straight to showing you guys how to remove the shine. I've done this a couple of times and I had people tell me I still see the shine with the tape. Yes, you do. When I first install, absolutely you're gonna see it, but I have pictures on my Instagram of me laying in the sun and you don't see that tape. You don't see no shine residue. So this is what you probably see if you bend your head down, right? I do notice that after I tie it down, after a couple of days, that naturally goes away. Most likely because dust and, you know, product and all that stuff start to pile up on it. But if it's bothering you right now, you can go into your cream foundation that matches your scalp color. Just touch it in there like this onto that tape. It will get rid of the shine. It's going to fade anyway, so I usually only put it into the parting. If you wanted to, you can absolutely go in there with a little bit of powder and kind of hit that shine area a bit to dull it down. So yeah, I just go in there and I don't even use a lot because I just kind of touch it. And then like I said, once I tie it down, it gets better and better throughout the day. But let me show you what the hold is like. Remember, I haven't tied this down yet, so. But as you can see, it's gripped tight on there. And I haven't pressed it into the adhesive. So when I do that, it's gonna hold a lot better than what it is now. You can take off your tape daily. Summer being around the corner, I know a lot of you probably are worried about sweating. Like I said, the tape holds so good. You can add an adhesive spray to it. It's unnecessary because to me, some adhesive sprays turn white, especially when you sweat or they just come up. But if you wanted to use a good one, use the melting spray by My Sticky Little Secret. You can add that for just a little bit more security if you feel like it's not giving what it needs to give. For the most part, the tape does the job by itself. Now, as far as removal, I like to use the My Sticky Little Secret glue remover, and I just spray it around the hairline, let it sit for a few minutes, and the tape pops right on up. But if you also use the tape and adhesive sprays, add some water and that product at the same time, because you know most adhesive sprays remove with water rather than actual glue removers. So I hope these tips was helpful for you all. Again, everything will be linked below in the description box below, so be sure to check down there. Also be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe, and here's a special discount for you guys for watching. I will see you all back in my next video.